Good afternoon. I'm State Representative Valencia Stovall of House District 74, and today I welcome you to the Georgia State Capitol. As a native of Southeast Atlanta, I'm elated to partner with outstanding organizations that are doing a great work to support the growth and transformation of vulnerable communities alike. I'm especially excited to announce a partnership with the Ludacris Foundation and Ambitious X to present the Luda Fam Day community experience, where music meets social impact. This event will offer residents across the Metro Atlanta area a fun-filled day for all ages with free attractions, access to resources, health screenings, and live performances. With me today, I have Roberta Shields, President of the Ludacris Foundation, and C. Wesley Daniel, Executive Director of Ambitious X. I would now like to invite Roberta Shields from the Ludacris Foundation to share more details on this upcoming event.
Well, good afternoon, and glad to see all of you here. The Ludacris Foundation, Ludacris, the DTP family, we are focusing up for what we call our Luda Day weekend. And the Luda Fam Day is our huge give back. We're expecting over 5,000 people to come out. We're expecting you and your community to come out because this is about you. You know, Chris is a young man with a family, and he understands how important it is to be able to have fun-filled days for your kids. So as Valencia said, this is going to be a free event. We're going to have attractions. We're going to have resources there as well, which is so important. I'll tell you a little bit about the Ludacris Foundation. The Ludacris Foundation is focused in 3 different areas. One is leadership. The other is living healthy lifestyles, and the other is letting the community know that we care about them. And actually, this event and this partnership meets all of those goals for us, because with leadership here in the Capitol, leadership in our communities, we are wanting to inspire our young people to show leadership. At a time when communities are being torn apart, it really is important to have a unity day. So it's not about speeches, it's not about solicitation, it is about having fun. And the fact that we're having resources come out, that's all about providing that healthy lifestyles. So we're still working on some of our attractions. We're also going to have performances, and there's going to be some surprise performances as well. So I'm hoping that each and every one of you will come out. In terms of this partnership, I was first introduced to Valencia Stovall through one of our charter schools. And her love and dedication and compassion for children mirrors our love and dedication. The Ludacris Foundation vision is helping youth help themselves. And she sits on the Commission for Literacy, and that's so important that our young people get the training, the education that they deserve. We've got some young people here from Connection, and they are experiencing different types of learning styles. And one of the things that Wesley is going to talk to you about is different opportunities in the community for you to share what you think are some different ways in which we can deliver education. So that's why I'm excited about my relationship with Wesley at Ambitious X, because he is looking at all of those things, and he's going to be challenging the community for more ideas. So again, this is about unity. This is about bringing all communities together to have a fun-filled day. And with that, I want to introduce you to Wesley with Ambitious X.
All right, well, good afternoon, everyone. I am C. Wesley Daniel, founder of Ambitious Initiatives, or what we affectionately call Ambitious X. And we also, as Ms. Shields said, we have some students here. Can you all wave your hands from Connections Academy, Georgia Connections Academy? We're excited to bring them down to the Georgia State Capitol. But to tell you a little bit about Ambitious X, this organization actually started in 1998 as Sisters in Action, Inc. And it was all about how we can bring communities together and help our youth help themselves, like what Ms. Shields said. And about a year ago, I kind of stepped in and helped rebrand the organization to Ambitious X, which we like to call ourselves a social impact agency. Our work is all about how can we transform communities, vulnerable alike. And we do this work through redesigning education, advancing economic opportunity, and building the next generation of leaders. This Luda Fam Day event is a great opportunity for us to really get out into the community and share information about specific resources that are going to be coming out over the next few months. And we're really excited about the fun-filled activities and attractions. This event was made possible thanks to some amazing partners, the Walton Family Foundation, Carter Development Corporation, Acura, Delta, the Ebony Sun Foundation, Disturbing the Peace, and WellCare. This event is also the launch of the Ambitious X Ideas Challenge, which will be powered by the Walton Family Foundation to provide grants to Atlanta area nonprofit organizations that help drive community transformation. So nonprofits, community groups, community leaders, we want to hear your ambitious ideas for how you would transform Atlanta. We'll be giving away 3 grants, starting with our Activate level for $10,000, the Ascend level for $25,000, and our big grand prize grant to accelerate ideas for $50,000 here over the next few months. You can apply for these grants for one of our 3 impact areas. 1, redesigning education. So what do you envision as the future of education? How can we redesign our schools or transform a school that's already in Atlanta? Do you have a new assessment model, a new way for parents and communities to get engaged with schools? We want to hear that idea. Our next impact area is around advancing economic opportunity. How can we increase access to high-paying careers for vulnerable communities? Atlanta is primed for transformation around housing and policies from the city all the way up to the state level. So we want to hear your big, ambitious ideas for how we can advance economic opportunities and help disadvantaged groups advance themselves as well. And our last impact area is around neighborhood revitalization. South Atlanta, as well as other regions of the city, are prime right now for transformation, whether that's with the new Beltline, whether that's through housing, whether that's just general economic development projects. We want to hear from you, whether you're here today or you're listening in live, on how you would transform and revitalize neighborhoods around Atlanta. The submissions are open now. You can actually submit your ambitious idea at ambitiousx.org/ideas. And submissions will close on November 1st. Winners will be announced in January right back here at the Georgia State Capitol for the 2018 Educate Georgia Summit and Ambitious X Social Impact Festival. And you can learn more about all of these opportunities as well as the Luda Fam Day event at ambitiousx.org. We hope to have some amazing submissions because we're on a mission to transform not just Atlanta, but vulnerable communities alike across the country. Now I would like to invite Representative Stovall back up for some questions.
Wow, that's exciting when you start talking about transformation. And even when we're talking about the Luda Fam Day that'll be here on September the 2nd, it's all about transforming our communities and bringing everybody together. We're now going to transition into the question and answer portion with the Ludacris Foundation and Ambitious X. During this time, you can also start to get your questions together. We will take questions from the audience shortly, and we will also pull questions from social media by using the hashtag LudaFamDay and tagging at LudacrisFTDN and at AmbitiousX.org. So the first question that we will ask is, why is an event like this important? Now I will ask Ms. Roberta there. Yes, ma'am. And Wesley, if you would join, because I know you all will be answering the questions intertwining between the two.
I think now more than ever, it's really important for us to bring communities together and talk about unity and exemplify that unity. The fact that we're able to do an event that's going to coalesce over 5,000 people, just having a fun-filled family day, I think that it's uplifting for our spirits. Whenever you have families able to do something for their children, that also creates a better environment. So I think that that's why it's important for us to celebrate, and that's why we wanted to do this in conjunction with the Luda Day weekend. The Luda Day weekend for us is about giving back to the community. While it is a time in which we do some fundraising, it really is our opportunity to go into the community and to do things that our families, our youth, so there's every different age group that we hit with different activities over the weekend. And the Luda Fam Day is focused on our families.
Second question, how will you determine the communities benefiting from the Luda Fam Day? And Wesley, answer that one.
Sure. So this event is for all of Metro Atlanta. Like Ms. Shields said, this is for families, so all ages alike, from our smallest babies all the way up to our senior citizens. We'll have activities from everyone, including health screenings, free attractions, a kids zone. So it's a great experience that's for every community, not specific ones.
Okay. And what can we expect next from this partnership, Ms. Roberta?
As long as we're both focusing on our communities and on what we can do for our children, I think we're just trying to grow this partnership because our focuses align with each other. It is about helping our youth so that we can increase the literacy rate, so that we can increase our graduation rates, so that we could also increase even those young people that are graduating from high school still have some deficits when they go on to college. And I know that you have some great ideas on how to work with that with your work on the commission. And this project that Wesley is involved in terms of just looking at more creative ways in which to gauge our youth. For versus lowering our standards to get kids to graduate, it's about really making sure that we are coming up with not 8-track world when these kids are so MP3. So I'm excited. We've had this relationship more than 3 years, and as things become a good fit, we jump in with each other and support each other.
And last question, how can other foundations begin to partner with Ambitious X? Wesley.
Yes, so we're just not working with foundations. We're also working with community nonprofits as well as community leaders, even if you aren't a 501c3 organization. We still want you to submit your ideas, and we can talk through how we can collaborate beyond just you working with your own organization or community group to create kind of this collaborative effort across the city.
All right, now we will open up questions from the audience. And also remember, if you're viewing us through social media, make sure you're hashtagging Luda Fam Day, and also at LudacrisFDTN and at AmbitiousX.org. Any questions from the audience? Yes. Okay. I don't know which one. Okay, the question was, outside of this event, how can other organizations become involved with Ambitious X and the Ludacris Foundation, and with the work that my office is doing as well? So definitely through social media, actually coming out to the event on September the 2nd at Luda Fam Day is one of the first ways to get started, and because it's free, so you can be able to go and register. And that'll be one of the ways is starting out with getting involved that way. And I don't know if you all had anything to add to it.
You can email us at, go on our website, the Ludacris Foundation, TLF, and find out more about what we're about, our programs, and see where they align, and let us know. We actually do not keep a huge volunteer base. It's more just in time for the Ludacris Foundation. We source a lot of our volunteers through Georgia Volunteers because we know they've already been screened, and so it puts us at less of a liability situation. If you want to know more about the things that are happening Luda Day weekend, you can go on ludaday.com and pull up the schedule and see what activities you want to participate in as well. ludadayweekend.com. Thank you, Tiffany.
All right, are there any other questions? Yes. No, so the question was, how many days event is this? So it's a one-day event, and it'll be on the first Saturday in September, so September the 2nd, from 12 to 6. And that'll be at the Turner Field location, so a couple of blocks from where you are sitting now. Okay, another question, yes. Okay, so the question was, in the future, will there be any initiatives targeted towards those students who attend the AU Center colleges, the campus over in Southwest Atlanta? And I will yield to Ambitious X, but it kind of goes back to what he talked about earlier about the challenge that's going on. So you all might have an idea that you would like to present to ambitious.org about what kind of things that you would like to see to happen to be able to get the AU Center more involved in what's going on, especially the social impact part.
And also during this event, if you follow us online with the Ludacris Foundation following their social pages as well as ours, you will be actually hearing about a contest that will be coming up really soon that's targeted for students at the AU Center to come out and participate in the event as well. So make sure you stay tuned to that with the hashtag LudaFamDay.
And you are and we definitely want to see you all come out to this event. And I know that there's some campaigns that you're looking at with respect to that involves. Traditionally, the Luda Day weekend, the block party used to be on the campuses. This year, we're just growing it much wider. So the opportunity, the entertainment is still focused on you. In addition, our families are going to be there. We're going to have fun-filled booths like take your pictures. We're having performances. So we're wanting to be just a very inclusive family day, and definitely our college students are all part of that, and looking for your ideas on how to grow as well.
All right, are there any other questions? All right, well now we will hear final words from Ms. Shields.
I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out, the students for coming out, because they do exemplify how do we redesign the education system to make sure that our children are successfully moving through their academic careers. So I'd like to say a round of applause for those students that are doing something different. I want to thank Valencia Representative Stovall and Wesley for this opportunity to partner with us and really amp up our Luda Day weekend with us making this a 5,000 people block party, so to speak, but Luda Fam Day. It's just amazing opportunity, and they provided resources for us to do that in a much larger way. So looking forward to it. And thank you all for coming out. We appreciate you.
In closing, again, we're excited. We're looking forward to seeing you all on what day? Okay, just making sure you all paying attention. On Saturday, the first Saturday in September, September the 2nd, from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Turner Field. And make sure that you register for your free pass at www.ludafamday.com. That's Luda, LUDAFAMDAY.com. Thank you again for your time. And that ends the press conference.